Good morning, cultists! In our previous episode, we left things off after capturing our second holy site, so now we can become the new Almohadi Caliph if you want to. I don't think I will though, because one of the goals for this campaign is to create a new Muslim faith, which I'm fairly certain I can't do from the Caliph. I'm also not entirely sure if I can give away the title or destroy it, so I think I'll just avoid it to prevent any potential complications. For now at least. In any case, I've been thinking about our upcoming invasion of Aquitaine, and I think that maybe instead of doing a kingdom invasion, we might want to do for a holy war for the kingdom instead. Yeah, I mean, the downside to doing kingdom invasion is, unless we can somehow magically siege down every single holding before the end of the war, we're going to need to deal with some vassal management stuff, which isn't the end of the world, because it actually has its benefits. Because with vassal management stuff, we get an opportunity to imprison these guys and then maybe ransom them for money, so we could potentially squeeze out a lot of money here. Because these guys, well, they might not be rich, but at least they have a bit of money for me to squeeze out. So, it has its positives for sure. The downside is, of course, we have to dedicate an episode or two to doing vassal management stuff, which I know people aren't exactly big fans of. Not that I'm blaming you guys for it, but still. The downside to doing a holy war is, of course, besides not being able to squeeze these guys for money, is that we don't qualify to be able to wage this just yet. So I need, what do I need again? Paragon of Virtue, which is the next step, and I need approximately 1,054, which isn't too bad, because I can squeeze out, I think, 250 piety with a rap battle, and then maybe I could just attack some of these guys for extraneous territory, like we can do the Holy War for a duchy, and that'll net us 150 devotion. And the fervor decrease isn't too bad. At least it didn't used to be. It isn't as bad as it used to be, rather. So that's an idea. We could also just murderate a whole bunch of these heathens in our dungeons, which will net us approximately 25 piety a pop. Actually, you know what? Let me do a combination of both. Let me look for people who are of low born dynasty and preferably unmarried. Alright, so we have approximately 18 dudes. Alright, so who's the one that is married? Joanna. Right, and you're married to the Qtumit guy. If I were to murderate you, obviously your husband wouldn't be very happy about this. Cassio? Wait, why would Cassio be affected? Friend? Oh, that's why. I see. Okay, then what about the unmarried folks? No. We would be wasting a bit of dread and stress loss, but... let's see. I could also do a Hajj, or a pilgrimage, and that could potentially net us about 875 piety too. So maybe I'll do that then. Yeah, because we've never done the Hajj before. At least not in CK3. So we just need a bit more money, obviously. And then afterwards we would get 875, which would leave us with about maybe 200-ish left to acquire, which we can easily get from the rap battle and all that such. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. Let me look for a victim, an opponent for our rap battle though. Obviously needs to be a ruler of Almohadism, and I think I'll sort by opinion. Rather just offend the ones who already don't like me. Alright, well, this guy, I know we've been cyberbullying, and I guess we can't. Is it because my cool... Okay, no. It seems that my cooldown has gone down, but not his. Interesting. So I guess if you get your ass torn asunder with words, then maybe you take a longer time to recover? Possibly. At least that's been my experience whenever I got my butthole torn asunder by words. Opinion of me, please. Sure. Let's see. So, this guy's learning is slightly higher than this dude. I think I'll go with this guy. Alright, sir. I challenge you to a rap battle. I don't know what Almohady Basque dudes or Catalan dudes rap about, your face is like an entire badminton racket. I don't know. I know next to nothing about rap or about Almohadism or being Basque. So yeah, is paella a thing that we can rap about, or is that more of a Spanish thing and not a Basque thing? I don't know. I honestly have no idea, but your armpit smells like 5-week-old paella. There you go. How's that for rapping? Good grief, I almost strained myself so hard I died from rapping. Of course I read a couple of lines, I mean, not exactly rapping, but anyways, okay, so what else can we do in the meantime? I guess we can wait for the murderation of my son. Oh, I almost forgot. We need to deal with this guy. Yes, so give me your... Can you not accept this? Can you actually say no to the dress? Is that possible? Fine, eat shit, ass nuts. And troops, assemble please. Thank you. And I can now hold on control to... Perfect. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so while that's happening, I guess we can get our court chaplain to proselytize, or... Wait, hold on. I think we still need to deal with this, right? I mean, we don't need to per se, but I would like to, so I can give away the Duchy of Toledo without having to worry about this. And that's gonna take us 2 years. Proselytizing in Cordoba will take 3 years. Okay, so let's start with this, and then we'll move on to proselytizing in Cordoba and all that such. And also, please say no. Please say no to the dress, kid. He said yes to the dress. Unfucking believable. What a douche. What a sweaty douche. I hope you burn, sir. I hope you burn. I could have taken your money, but now I can't. You make me sad. And this guy has lost the rap battle. Fantastic. I guess my sick beats about paella and his face being an entire badminton racket was so harsh that he's decided to just lay down and die. Fair enough. Sir, you are of the wrong religion, so fuck you. Give me 1 sec here. I'm just gonna flex on this guy by not acknowledging his defeat, as I stumble my way through my words, of course. Okay, we'll look for a new ruler as well for this place. Adult, only dude for now, until we can get that changed with a new faith. And not Qasid. Let's see. Now, I did install a fairly good diplomacy type dude in Fez, so I think if we need to, we can always rely on him. And why are you not married yet, sir? Weird. Marshal? Maybe Alvar? But still fairly lacking, I would say. Stewardship? None of these guys are doing it for me, unfortunately. Ah, there we go. We get a potential spy master type person. Sure. Otherwise... Whoa! Absolute Chad Imam. Yes, sir. Alright, daddy. Let's have you be my new... Right. Oh, before I do that, though, let me just quickly... get rid of this one law. Sure. Fantastic. Now, where's that guy? Alright, Chad, sir. There you are. Congratulations, you are now the new Duke of Algarve, or whatever, I suppose. Fantastic. Alright, troops disband, and we will finally acknowledge your weird badminton racket face. I don't know why I thought badminton racket, but, yeah. Anyways, fantastic, so we now need 800. 800, okay. Well, we can get 875 by undertaking the Hajj, which may not be a bad idea. So I'll wait until I have a bit more money, and that's gonna pop up in 1 month. Gotcha. Alright, so I guess we'll wait to see what happens with that. And I suppose in the meantime, we'll just, do nothing? Can I attack you, sir? I cannot. Can I attack you? I can, but... I cannot, because I have a truce. Never mind. What about this guy? Not a holy war. I guess then the next best target might be Canarius? Yeah. That's only... How many counties in Canarius? In the Duchy of Canarius? 3 counties. Okay. So obviously we'll still need to bury some vassals under dukes and what? What? When did my vassal count? Oh, it's because I had to give that away. I see. Right, right. I guess the Duchy of Aragon or the Duchy of Marrakesh? I think I would do Marrakesh, but that's going to cost us money, which we want to save up towards the Hajj. Dang nabbit. Who is this guy? Oh, the Idrisid kid. Okay, sure, I guess we'll ransom him then. But not much else I can do right now, is there? Low control. I'm working on Cordoba, and these guys want positions. Well, you lost a rap battle, so I have no respect for you anymore. But also, if you want a job, be fucking better at your jobs, and I'll give you a job. That's all I need you to do. Just be better. I operate under a strict meritocracy, which is obviously not how the medieval world worked, but still. That's how I like to do things. Alright, well, I guess there's not much for us to do besides wait. Because now that I've won my epic rap battle, not much else for me to do. So let me see what happens with Bernard and... Oh, shit. We need to spend money on this? Really? Can you just die of old age while you're really young, Bernard? Can you? I mean, I guess we don't necessarily need to, but I would prefer that we do. Yeah, sure, go for it, and let me know what happens. So now we don't have enough money for the Hajj. Well, it's only a, what, 50 buckaronis that we're missing, so not too bad, I guess. Can I maybe look for some more prisoners in the meantime? And Bernard has snuffed it. Congratulations. Wife, I hope that you're not too upset, especially since you're pregnant and you're possibly gonna give birth to another problem? Which I'm really hoping is not the case. And what is happening with you guys? You're attacking him because of your claim on Granada. Can you not pretend to have a fake claim for this shit, please? Yeah, can you stop? Is that possible, sir? Can you just not? Is that okay if I ask you to just stop? He's terrified, so hopefully he'll just say yes. Alright, buddy. Attaboy. Good, good. Fantastic, thank you. When does my truce with this kid expire? Alright, so I'm looking for a little pottery thing, I guess. 7 years? Because I granted him independence? 7 years. What about you, sir? Okay, we can attack this guy now, which wouldn't be a bad idea, all things considered. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Sure. And then we'll eliminate the influence of the Umayyads once and for fucking all. Fantastic. Alright, troops, assemble, please and thank you. Oh, sorry. Let me redo this. I forgot that we have this feature where we can hold down control to raise everyone into the same location. There we go. I don't think we actually need to raise more than that, so let's just roll with the dudes that we have here. Okay, I guess we're about to cross a river to attack this guy, sure. What if you were to put me in instead, coach? Because I have strategists, which will allow me to avoid any water crossing penalties, I think, right? Is that right, or am I mistaken? Nope, I can. Fantastic. Have I had this event before? It seems familiar. I'm attending a dance in Sevilla to spend some time with Malika al-Muazzama Ingundis. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump, as I say about my own wife. But when I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my vassal, Sheikh Garcia. The vile man drones on and on, totally oblivious to Ingundis' discomfort. Okay, so I can take her place, and then I guess he talks my head off? So I gain a fucking migraine that lasts 10 years. From this one conversation with this man, I get a migraine that lasts 10 years. Wow. I would say that's akin to treason, but okay, sure. Or I can spend 35 prestige, potentially become a rival with this guy, and then he loses opinion, and then our scheme gains kindness, which increases our success chance, or say nothing. You know what? I don't like this guy anyway, so sure. Why not? And are you my rival yet? I am not, apparently at least. Alright, great. And we almost have enough money for the Hajj. Alright, 38 buckaroonies. So, oh, 500. Did that go up? I swear, I feel like it went up. No? Weird. Oh, and we are now seeking that down, and my wife is pregnant yet again. Fantastic. Do I need to fight your troops? You're not actually leading troops yourself, are you? No, I guess there's no point to it then. Yeah. Because then we're just gonna lose troops, and you only have one county anyways, so... Yeah, let's not worry about your troops. You're not really gonna get anywhere with that, are you? Nope, I don't think so at least. And... Fantastic. What? You don't have any money for me to ransom? Are you kidding me? What is this nonsense? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Fine. Eat shit, sir. Consume the feces. And you are... What? We released him? Why did we release him? Don't release him. What are you doing? Unbelievable. Just going around releasing people willy-nilly. What the fuck? Anyways, can I find someone new who's not so shit at their jobs? Do I want a potential new spymaster type dude? Now, that'll be for Reef, which the capital is in Tangier, so... Yeah, let's not worry about that. Let's just install someone young. And preferably without any complicated issues or family members, which I guess would be part of the complicated issues category. No, I think this guy we might want to keep for ourselves. This dude, I can definitely give away. Sure. Alright, well, now that the Umayyads no longer have a family, can I, or a family that's landed, can I perhaps finally start getting you guys to maybe let loose your Saidi juice all over my family members? Isra, can I maybe get you to convert? Right, you're zealous, so you're most likely not. What if I recruit you and then get you to renounce your claims? You're going to hate me. Do I want you to gain a hook? I don't think there's any need for that either, because I'm pretty sure we can't use that to get her to convert anyways. Then maybe not. I don't know if it's an issue that she's zealous and all that jazz. Let's try it anyways, though. I'm gonna recruit you, and I guess that's it. And she's my rival. Yeah, I guess I might want to release my non-rival first. Yeah, let's try this out, because I want that Saidi blood in my dynasty, too. Alright, so... who else do we have in our dungeons? Besides his wife, who obviously... or probably doesn't have the Saidi blood. There's this girl as well, who is also a rival. Gotcha. And that's it? Dang it. There's also this dude, I suppose. Sure, but maybe not right now, and you're already married, so I guess there's no point. What? Too far? What? Okay. Well then, I'm assuming I can't just release you and then get you to marry someone else. Because I'm pretty sure you have to be landed to have multiple wives. I could be wrong. But, alright, sure. Well, I guess we can now undertake the Hajj, since we have a bit of money. Or do I want to maybe wait until I have a bit more money? Because sometimes there are events, I don't know about the Hajj, but I know there's events that happen where sometimes you need money and whatnot, so I think maybe I'll wait until I have like an excess of 100 buckaroonies at least. Alright, she's been released. Great. Can I get you to maybe marry someone of my dynasty and then perhaps... can be inherited. Wait, is that only because... Wait, can women not pass that down? Oh. Alright, so... what if I were to marry... Saeed? What if I were to marry... her, for example? Still no. Okay. Then what about my daughters? Perhaps they would be able to acquire the Saeedi blood somehow? Alright, so... with either of these chuckleheads, if I were to get them married to my daughter... oh, okay, so it's passed on to the son, but it can still be acquired through matrilineal marriage. Interesting. It's actually very tempting, not gonna lie. But if I were to replace... oh, that's the kid of this guy. What about this kid? Ibrahim. Oh, also related. But somehow different religions. Interesting. Maybe I'll call dibs on one of them then. Sure. Do I want the older one or the younger one? It's only a difference of like 3 years. I guess if anything, we might want the husband to end up the similar age as my daughter, right? Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll call dibs, and then if this doesn't work out, then maybe we can perhaps, yeah, get rid of him that way. Sure. All right. So if I'm not looking for Saeed stuff though, what other alliances can I acquire here? That's the highest rank? The rank of Duke? Really? Alright, well, that's garbage. So I'm just gonna go with the Saeedi thing. Sure. And let's go with this guy. Muhammad. Fantastic. Oh, matrilineal, please. Alright, so, I guess that's fine. Unless I have an issue with this. Azibella? Do I want Azibella or do I want Oria? I think, if anything, I might want Azibella. Yeah, sure, go with it. We might want to wait a few more months, I guess? I don't feel good just waiting around, not gonna lie. And he's accepted the marriage. Fantastic. Can I get you to convert, please? Oh, right, you're not even in my... oh, you are in Sevilla. Okay, so if I recruit him, then can I get him to then be a courtier of mine so I can convert his ass? If I convert him, though, will that convert his family? Oh, he's got various claims and shit, too. Is it because he's greedy he won't accept? I see. Maybe it's better that we don't then. Alright, sure. You know what? Maybe we'll just go for it. Yeah. I mean, if we end up having to pay a bit more money than we expected, then perhaps we can just take the debt? Which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. I have an important call coming in, so I'm just gonna be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, let's begin our Hajj, I guess, because I'm not really sure what else to do right now. 785 is what I need. I don't know if we can actually acquire that by mass executing a lot of people. Though I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to start things up a little bit. Sure, you know what? I don't think we need to worry about our prisoners too much. We can always get more later on, so if we end up with drained Dread Bank, then whatever, right? Sure. So you, no issues. Fantastic. Isra, are you... oh, you're the mother of my wife. Okay, then I guess I'll actually release you. Yeah. Oh, do I want you to convert, though? Do I want to recruit you? How about I just do this instead? Yeah, I'll get a weak hook on you. Sure, why not? Brency? You must die. Congratulations. You also die. You have a lover or a friend? Sure. Sir? Also have a friend. Also dead. Jimena. You have family members? No, you don't. Oh, you do. Never mind. Turns out I wasn't even clicking on the right person. You have a couple of daughters. Do I care about them? Trick question, I don't. Alright, let's see. Abbas, what about you, sir? No family. You have some friends. Friends who will also most likely die, so congratulations. Fantastic. This guy has... Oh. A lot of friends, wow. Really? Making friends in our dungeon, are you? Alright, well, don't care about that. This guy has no one, so he must also die. Rough. No one important, so also death for you. Congratulations. Abad. You have a couple of wards? How exactly are you educating them while inside of a dungeon cell? You know what? Don't answer that question because you're already dead. Another one dead. And, okay, I guess he's part of a mercenary band. Well, he's part of my graveyard now, so congratulations. What about you, sir? Yeah, didn't think so. You too? That's right. And this guy, sure. Fantastic. Oh, this guy's got siege leader. How about I recruit your ass then, sir? I don't know if he'll end up hating me though. He might. But we're doing it anyways, because why not? He can die in combat for me at least. Alright, sir, you too. Sure, why not? Okay. So we should have a fair bit now. I still need 375 though. Wait, can I actually get that by executing the rest of my prisoners? So 25 times... Well, I think we can. Yeah, just very... based off my very tenuous grasp of, mathematics, of course. If I were to execute you, the Castilla dynasty would be upset about this. Do I care about them, though? Not really. So, let's murder her. Sure. You know what? Since we're going down this path, let me just see if we can keep going down this path and acquire as much piety as we can by executing people and whatnot. Sure. I mean, I don't know if this is scintillating conversation or exciting to watch. I'm assuming it's not, but whatever. Anyone important that we need to worry about? I think we're actually related to the Iniga dynasty or something. I think one of our ancestors was from their dynasty or something. I don't remember. I'm seeing a lot of Cathar dudes. Some Muwalati, but mostly Cathar and Catholic dudes. So since they're Christian, I guess they don't really count. Sure. And this guy is a rebel. So of course he's now dead. Congratulations. What about you, sir? You don't have the money. Weren't you the kid that I imprisoned like ages ago? Yeah, Koruna. Yeah, that's the guy. Well, congratulations. You are now of no more importance. Sure. And you... also murder rate. Unless... No, those are just my guests. I don't really care about them too much. Sure. The Umayyad girl, I think I'll keep around for now. The Marwanid. Marwanid dynasty. Why is that important? That seems somehow significant in some way. Did you guys own something at some point? I'm assuming you did, maybe? Do I care about your dynasty? I don't have any Marwanid vassals, do I? No, I seem to recall them being all unlanded. Well, I don't see why I would want the Marwanid dynasty to like me, so I think we'll just go ahead and execute them. Because why not? Whoa. Princess of the Aglabid. Really? How did this happen? I captured your sister? Alright. Bibia. Can I murderate you? I can indeed. And of course, the Umayyads will hate me for it. But do I care? Trick question. What about this child? This child is ripe for murderation. Fantastic. And you are also going to die. Congratulations. This guy I think we'll keep. Qtimids, do I want to fuck over the Qtimid dynasty? Possibly. He is my rival. I haven't already murdered your family members though, have I? No, not yet. Do I want to go down that path? Possibly. What about this guy? He's Catholic. He dies. Oh wait, wrong guy. Almost killed the wrong guy there. Died due to a clerical error, as it were. And now we have 13 dudes left. My goodness. I'm so sorry. I know this isn't very exciting to watch, but I'm trying to squeeze out as much piety as I can without spending any copious amounts of money. Since we've already started down this path of murdering the Marwanid dynasty, let's just go ahead with it. Sure. Joanna. You must also die. And some chucked up peasant. Sure. I think we're good. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily want to touch any of the rest. And look at that, we just need 10 more piety. Fantastic. You know what? I think I'll just go ahead and murder someone else. Just for the hell of it. You, Marwanid. You die. And, yay, we did it. Paragon of Virtue. Fantastic. My goodness. So sorry about that. But like I said, I wanted to squeeze out as much piety as I could without having to spend a fuck ton of money for a Hajj, which I guess I should probably do anyways. But anyways, really sorry about that, but it seems that we're going to have to hold off on our holy oath for the kingdom in until our next episode, which we'll do. And then, now, the only downside to that idea is there might be another break in the next episode as we give away the titles and whatnot after we've soundly defeated them. Which I'm assuming will happen with no problems whatsoever. And we still have a truce with you for a long time. We still have a truce with the Idris for a long time. So yeah, I think we've kind of run out of targets. At least, unless we want to expand in ways that are little kind of out of our way, I suppose you could say. I mean, eventually we will want the entire Idrisid kingdom, so I guess there is some justification for us wanting to take Canaries, but I figure we might want to prioritize some stuff first. Now, how far away from... I'm still fairly... Well, only a couple more perks until I can get profit, and then we'll actively try to acquire enough piety to be able to reform our faith, or create a new faith rather, sorry. But that's going to cost us 375 piety. So, yeah, we might need to end up doing the Hajj anyway. So, we'll see though. We'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.